Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin. Coming back with another one. And as y'all can see, we coming live from the Rose Garden, man. Take a look at it. Take a look at it, man. We got another beautiful day out here. So y'all already know I got to thank the Most High for waking me up this morning and giving me another opportunity to be great. Thank you so much, Abba Yahuah, for your grace, your mercy. Thank you so much for your chastening. Thank you so much for your correction. Thank you. For real, because we needs that. We needs that, man, you know. We deep in September, man. It's still nice out here. Got a little breeze, man. So figured I'd come out here, tap in with y'all. It's been a minute, you know, but I'm still up in it, you know. But, man, listen, I just want to tell y'all, man, disobedience to the Most High makes life so much more harder than it has to be. You know what I'm saying? When you in sin, when you're not listening to what the Most High telling you to do, you're not hearkening to his messages, you know, you're not following his laws, statutes, and commandments. Listen, it makes life hard, you know, because a lot of people look at it as if it's just like, you know, punishment, but it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? You think about your parents, bro, like your parents ain't trying to punish you. They trying to protect you. They try to keep you safe. The Most High is our first parent. You know what I mean? And when he give us his word, when he give us that truth, those living waters, listen, it's called living waters for a reason. You know, when you read that word, because when you drink from it, when you read it, you know, when you obedient to it, you live. You know what I'm saying? You strive. You know what I mean? You at the highest energy, the highest point of your life. You know, you got so much wisdom. You got so much peace. You just got all these beautiful things. Your health is on point because you listening to what he's telling you to do. You know, but guess what? When you don't listen, you wind up in trouble. You know what I mean? You wind up in trouble. You wind up with health problems. You know, you wind up, you know, with troubles with the law. You know what I'm saying? You wound up in all types of tribulation and things that could have been avoided. And I don't know about y'all, bruh, but it make it worse when you got all these problems that you dealing with that could have been avoided. Like, yo, like, man, that could have been avoided, you know, if you would have just hearkened to the Most High and what he was trying to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. You know what I mean? You wanted to go ahead and do that sin. You wanted to go ahead and commit that lawlessness. You know, you wanted to go ahead and follow your heart, which is deceitful above all things. You know what I'm saying? And listen, bro, when you do that, you end up in a heap of trouble. You know, it just makes life so hard because you can't even be you when you in sin. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, you know, you already scared because you don't know what the Most High getting ready to do to you for what you did. You know what I'm saying? Your energy low from what you did. You know, you're not in your right mind from what you did and how you living. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it makes everything so much more harder. You know, it's hard to get up and go to the gym when you in sin. You know what I'm saying? Because you in your flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go to work and do what needs to be done so you could get that check and pay them bills. You know? It just makes life hard, bro, because your energy's so low and you so unsure about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you walking crooked. You know, you just pretty much in your own way. You end up in your own way and you're not even you while you doing that. Because anytime you being led by the flesh and you leaning on your own understanding and you going through just all of this stuff, bruh, listen, that's how demons infiltrate you. So you're going to be led by the flesh, fleshly demons. So guess what? You're not going to be doing anything that needs to be done in your life. You're not going to be doing anything that need to be done for your spirit, for your health, for your own good, for your prosperity, for your family. Listen, you're not going to be doing none of that. You're going to be completely off of your game. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dang shame. And because it don't have to be that way. It don't have to be that way. The Most High wants you to win. You got to understand he wants you to win, but you will never win when you in sin. You will never win when you in disobedience. You never win when you don't listen. You think about an athlete, you think about somebody that's, when you in a basketball game, the coach will draw up a play for you. You got to run that play. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your job on the field or on the court so things work. But when you don't do your job, then things don't work. And guess what? The coach got to take you out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Most High do. He got to take you out. He got to discipline you. He got to chastise you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he do when you don't listen to him. So, think about it, man, walking around all day, getting beat up by conviction. I don't know about y'all, man, but listen, bro, that conviction is the worst pain ever. You know what I'm saying? When you done did something that you can't take back, when you done did something that could have been avoided, because you wanted to be prideful and think that you could just do what you want to do and get away with it, man. Listen, that conviction hurts more than anything. You know what I'm saying? When you in this truth, bruh. It's like, man, you would rather just take a real beating. You would rather go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You would rather go to jail. You would rather get a real whooping than get the whooping from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like you would rather just get the physical thing, the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that conviction hurts so bad inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, bro, that spiritual pain ain't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you in the wrong lane, when you off track, when you ain't on the righteous path, that spiritual pain hurt. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like you starting to feel that heat of the lake of fire. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the route that you on. Anytime you in disobedience and you in sin, bro, like you are on a crash course to Sheol. You're on a crash course to hell because you ain't listening. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, bro, people, again, think the Most High not talking to you. He talking to you through the trials and tribulations that you going through. You know what I mean? You want to keep on jumping in these women. You want to keep on watching that corn. Listen, bro, you've been warned. He going to warn you with that low energy. He going to warn you with all that drama you got going on. He warning a lot of people with these diseases that's happening. These STDs that's exploding all over the place. You know what I mean? He warning people with all that baby mama drama that they going through. You know what I mean? All that chaos and house in disarray. He warning people with their checks getting garnished. You know what I'm saying? With their finances getting taken away. With their jobs getting taken away. He is warning people. He telling you, listen, get on the righteous path right now. Otherwise, it's going to get worse for you. And do you really want to play right now, bro? Like, do you really want to play right now, bro? You see what's going on in this world? Do you really want to play right now? Do you really want to just add more weight, more problems, more stress onto your life? As if we not already dealing with the government trying to break us? As if we not already, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, you know what I mean, just the adversary trying to break us, these demons trying to break us, you know what I mean? All types of Satan seeds out here trying to break us. Listen, bro, succubus trying to break us. All types of things is trying to break us down. You know what I mean? And you want to clown when all you had to do was listen and be obedient to the Most High. Don't you know when you obedient to the Most High, he put a force field around you. He put a hedge over you so you ain't got to feel the rain, ain't got to feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, bro, when we step out of line, we take that head. We come from under that hedge. We come from under that protection. You know what I'm saying? We shut down the Most High's force field. We take off that armor that he provide us when we don't listen. So therefore, you make yourself exposed out here. You exposed to them demonic attacks. You exposed to the drama and the negativity. You exposed to the drama. You know what I mean? And guess what, bro? Once you expose, it's almost like ringing the dinner bell. You know what I mean? Any of y'all that's familiar with sharks, bro, sharks can smell blood in the water from miles away. You know what I mean? That's these demons out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you think about it, bro. When you release your semen to this corn, bro, it's like blood dropping in the water. You know what I mean? So here come more urges, stronger urges. Here come 7 more demons. You know what I mean? Here come more problems coming your way. Here come more succubus. You know what I mean? More distractions, more things that just want to take you off your traction. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens, bro. It's blood in the water when you release your semen. It's blood in the water when you sin, when you open up them portals, when you open up them doors for demonic energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's blood in the water. There's blood in the water, man. So, man, in that case, bro, you may as well prepare for the slaughter. Because that's what's getting ready to happen, man. And the Most High not playing. He not playing. He's slaying right now. He not playing, he's slaying right now, bro. So listen, you know, it's in your best interest to just listen to the Most High, hearken to his word, draw closer to him, stay prayed up in these times, man. You know, because he also warned us in the scripture that, listen, bro, temptation is going to be at an all-time high. We going to be tempted. You know what I mean? Don't be upset. Don't be mad. Don't feel bad when you getting tempted out here, bro. The temptation is we're going to have to deal with that on a daily basis. And just because you feel that temptation, you feel those urges, bro, listen, dog, that doesn't make you a bad person. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make you wrong. What makes you wrong is how you go about it. It's how you go about it. You know what I mean? You think about it, man. You know, we deal with people that make us angry, make us mad sometimes, but it's all about how you control yourself, how you control your emotions, how you control your energy, bro. You know, not every time you gon', you know, what makes you a man is not reacting to everything. You may be thinking something, you may want to do something, but it's about the choice that you make. You know what I mean? You may feel some urges, you may feel a certain way, but it's about the choice that you make. The temptation gonna always be there because we in these fleshly bodies, but it's all about making the right decision. So make sure you making the right decision. And guess what, bro? You gonna move in life with precision. A lot of people don't got that. You know what I mean? When you off track, you're not precise. You're not on point like you usually are. When you're not on this journey, when you're not prayed up, you're not on point like you usually are. You know what I mean? You more so distracted. You more so wobbly out here. You know what I'm saying? And now ain't the time to be wobbly out here. You know, now ain't the time to be unstable out here. Now ain't the time to be, that James 1:8, to be double-minded out here. Now ain't the time for that, all right? So stay locked in. And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.